It was muggy for a May afternoon. Since the morning, a cold front was moving in from lower Michigan. You could feel the rain in the air, but it was a nice day in Barrie until just before 5 p.m.
It just came out of nowhere. We just hit the floor and then it cleared up and there's people everywhere.
I was a reporter at the time for Barrie's CKVR television and was on the scene in minutes.
Here below me, bodies remain tangled in the wreckage of cars. People are injured. Help has not yet reached them.
My cameraman that day was Steve Miller.
As soon as we came out from underneath that bridge, from my left to my right, total destruction. It was just awful.
You know what I was amazed at was when we got out, how quiet it was. Like, the sounds of the city had stopped and people were just wandering around almost in shock. There's a guy buried right here in a bunch of debris.
These 4 children were playing in a tree fort and they saw the tornado coming.
We heard this wind and I looked at the window and I saw the tornado.
When I talked to you last, you were a pretty excited kid.
Well, yeah, it was a big thing that happened, I guess. It was the most exciting thing that's ever happened to me, I think. It was scary.
And we crawled all through it. It was great after.
Yeah.
So after, it was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, it was awesome. You know, as kids, the trees are down. We crawl right to the top of the trees and stuff. It was neat.
It was a family of tornadoes, 11 in all, ripping through Grand Valley, Orangeville, Alliston, Tottenham, and Barrie. The death toll, 12 people.
There was a window in that door, so he could look outside, and he said to me, he says, look at that. He says that the building next door is coming at us. And that was the last thing he said.
Included in the dead, Bill and Wilma Vanderburgt's son, David. David was working in that building with his father. It's a tire repair shop. It's also ground zero for the tornado. The storm ripped off the wall. David's body inside was sucked into the funnel cloud, straight up. It spun around. The body was then deposited about 500 feet away.
But I did see the wall, actually, that where he was standing against. I saw it go up, and he went with it.
Still not knowing, David's family waited for him to come home. As darkness fell, David's aunt did bring someone home.
The hider was still out, so it was still dark, so this person comes walking up the stairs with her, and I thought it was David. But when he came close, I noticed it was the priest, so I knew then that it was too late.
While the storm took life, ironically, it may have saved lives. About 15 minutes before it hit Barrie, the tornado had knocked the main hydro feed out from the west. Being a Friday and with the power off, most people had left these factories early.
Exactly back to the highway.
The injuries, it's amazing that there weren't more. The only thing that saved us as a fire department was the power had gone off. The gas mains broken all over the city, but because of the fact there was no ignition sources, we had no major fires whatsoever.
You would never know that 10 years ago today, a tornado ripped its way through here. The factories are all back in business, so is the Barrie Raceway. All the homes have been repaired. But every time there's a storm warning, clap of thunder, sky turns a strange color, people here get a strange feeling. Some things can't be repaired. Kevin Frankish, Barrie, City Pulse.